Great innovation. Kanele FM. Champion.
Hello there, good evening, dear listener, and a warm welcome to NCHEZGO program right here on Kanele 97.7 FM. I can confirm that we are also live on our Facebook page, and indeed, we appreciate those of you that are joining us from that particular platform. We're also live on our terrestrial frequency 97.7 FM. And today's program, we are creating awareness on the Legal Aid Board as we host Peter Tembo, who is Legal Aid Counsel, as well as Fabian Likando, the Records Manager, and also works for the accounts of the Legal Aid Board. Gentlemen, good evening and welcome to NCHEZGO.
Good evening, Mr. Nkoma.
Evening, Mr. Nkoma. Good evening, listeners.
All right, so there's quite a lot that we're going to discuss in this particular aspect, but for us to set the ball rolling, what is a Legal Aid Board?
Thank you very much. By way of introduction, I am Peter Tembo, the Legal Aid Counsel for the Legal Aid Board Lundazi. Legal Aid Board is an institution that represents or that offers legal services to the indigents. It is an institution created by an act of parliament. To be precise, this is the Legal Aid Act number 1 of 2021. Yeah. So that is by establishment. And this act, as you have heard, it was done in 2021. In other words, it repealed an old act called the Legal Aid Act of 1967. So by that year, it means that the Legal Aid Board was established or created in 1967.
All right.
Yeah, basically that is that.
The repealing in those years you've just referred to, what was it all about? What were the specific changes?
Wow. When an act or a law has been repealed, it means that the old law in its entirety has been done away with and replaced with a new law. So the Legal Aid Act of 1967 was done away with in 2021 by Act number 1 of 2021.
Would you kindly point out at some of the specific changes that really came into effect just after that repealing in 2021? Are there specifications that really made this particular change for the benefit of the Zambian people?
All right. On that one, I would wish to point out to the preamble of the Legal Aid Act number 1, because the preamble is what really gives you the specific changes or the objects of the act. Yes. So in the preamble, we see this law provides for the regulation of legal aid clinic or legal clinics in the provision of legal aid. In 1967, we never had legal aid clinics or legal clinic. It's just that here in Lundazi we don't have any clinic currently because legal aid just came in this year. We established an office this year in January. But in places like Lusaka province, Copperbelt province, and many other other provincial centers, we have got clinics. One of such clinics we have PRISCA, which is prison care and PRISCA. We also have PFF, Prison Future Foundations. Those are some of the clinics that are offering legal services and affiliated to. So
all right.
that is one of the changes, or rather one of the things that were included in the Legal Aid Act.
All right. What services do you offer? Let's look at specific services being offered by the Legal Aid Board, and probably your targets. Who are your targets, other than you mentioning PRISCA and some other bodies that you're working in line with? What are those specific services being offered by you?
All right, thank you very much. As Legal Aid Board, we offer a wide range of services to the public. Of course, even though I've said a wide range of services, those services just are those that are to do with the law or legal related services. So the specific services, we do legal information.
Okay.
We provide legal representation. We provide so legal information, legal representation, and legal education.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's start with these specific services one by one. When you say legal information, what is contained in here?
So when we talk of legal information, what it means is that we offer information relating to the legal rights of individuals.
Okay.
Yes, and not only the rights of an individual, but we also offer legal information relating to the responsibilities, procedure or legal procedures, and available remedies whenever one has got an issue or a legal issue.
All right.
Yes.
Maybe before we go to another one, I wanted us to talk about the fees, if at all there is any fee attached to this particular service when one is in need of the legal information. How does the Legal Aid Board get involved?
All right.
Yeah. I feel maybe for the masses that are listening, maybe we can also include the local language a bit, if you may.
No problem.
Yes, please, Mr. Nkoma, thank you so much. So, as the council was saying, just from the introduction, that this is an institution that is mandated there to provide legal aid services to indigent Zambians. So, in our language, maybe Chewa can be okay. Indigent means people that cannot afford to hire a lawyer. So in company yabo my lawyers yamene inakazi kisidwa to provide legal aid services. Kuli bantu makamaka isibamu Zambia wamene stinga kwani sepaise teka to hire a lawyer. You and I will agree that hiring a lawyer is quite expensive, and bantu bambira masipeza mu milandu zosiyana. Yeah, baliko kuma remind kuja abantu bambiri bali munkani zosiyana. So for them to manage to hire a lawyer, bapezeka kuti sibakwanisa. As a result, bambiri bapezeka ati bamangidwa. So that is the reason why Boma inakazikisa legal aid. Okay. So that bantu bamene sibakwanisa to hire a lawyer can at least afford to be represented by a lawyer.
Pali funso futi amene nenze nabafunsa bakanse pali nkhani ya legal information kuziwisidwa pa zamalamulo nanena zimene zikukhala ngati chimodzi mwa ntchito zomwe ziperekedwa ndi Legal Aid Board. Uthenga umene umafalizidwa motani ku anthu osiyana-siyana. Mwina tinene kwenikweni anthu omwe mufuna kuwasevenzera aja omwe sangakwanise kugula lawyer amaziwa motani zimenezi mwina pali kamtengo komwe amafuna alipirako pang'ono kangachepe kaya kuti nkhani imeneyi imangothandizidwa kwa anthu amenewa kopanda kuyikapo ndalama ina iliyonse zili motani?
Okay, so before the council comes in, abantu, you said maybe wamaziba bwanji kapena tima bazibisa bwanji that we are providing these services. Njira imozi ni amene monga yamene tichita pano, yamene mwatilola kuti tikambe na bantu bambiri.
Okay.
That is one way yamene tizazibisiramo bantu bambiri kuti as legal aid we are in Lundazi, tiliko kuna kulundazi ndiponso zintu zamene tichita nice. Pamwamba pake hapo tilina tumapepa tumabrochures tuamene tumashita distribute.
Okay.
Since we came in, I think from December, we've been going to markets and other places, even in my lodges, because Mulundas, there are a lot of lodges we've visited. I think all of them are within the CPDs, the Central Business District around here.
Okay.
So we've distributed our brochures, our contact numbers, so that people get to know to say, okay, Mulundazi, so pano apa, legal aid nabwera.
Okay.
And in the market, we have interacted with marketeers and explained to them the services and how they can access us. Muti tipeze kakuti ndiponso izinchito mungatandisike more time. And then regarding the fees, the council will elaborate more about that, but there is a consultation fee of a 50 kwacha. Okay. It is not just here in Lundazi or maybe in Eastern Province, but as we go at Zambia.
Okay.
Kulikonso kwa mena mzaenda ni Livingstone ni kuti for you to see a lawyer, there is a consultation fee of a 50 kwacha. Okay. Only. We can start from there.
All right, Council, maybe just an addition to what Mr. Likando has mentioned. I did ask you a question in terms of this legal information provision being one of the services that you offer, and he has come out in the open to say consultation fee is 50 kwacha.
Yeah.
Why this amount, considering the fact that there was a mention that it's quite expensive to hire a lawyer, and then even if a 50 kwacha may still be as minimal as we think, there could still be those that may not find it easy to have such an amount in their possession. Maybe just run us through why you reached at a point as a board to charge such an amount in terms of consultation in as far as legal information is concerned.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Nkoma. As Mr. Likando already explained, 50 kwacha is a consultation countrywide. It's a standard amount that was reached upon or agreed upon by the board. Yeah. Why 50 kwacha? Wow. It's quite an interesting question. Yeah. 50 kwacha is a minimal fee, so to say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a minimal fee. The board just reached at 50 kwacha as a minimal amount for consultation.
Okay.
Which almost every person, every Zambian is able at least to find or to get.
All right.
However, like you rightly put it, there are others, as small, as little as it may be, and there are others who cannot afford
to
raise a 50 kwacha. So it is our mandate as legal aid to bring justice or to ensure that the public have got access to justice at their doorstep. Yeah. So in ensuring that we assist the public to access justice, we also have what we call waivers.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, I'll not talk much about the waivers because I'll still have to talk about legal aid contribution.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because besides the 50 kwacha consultation, we have got what we call legal aid contribution.
All right.
Yes.
Is it mandatory as well? When someone pays a consultation fee, that contribution, is it also mandatory or it is optional?
No.
One can pay that or they can't?
I would say yes or no.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, in the sense that consultation, once one pays consultation, for consultation, you come with let's say an issue. Then we sit, you tell me your story. Then from what you tell me, I'll be able to point out to one or two legal issues and say, okay, for this, the best way we can handle this or sort out this problem is A, B, C, D. That is consultation. Now, if I have as a lawyer to take another step, besides the consultation, I now need to take another step. That is when now we would request a prospective client, because when one comes to consult, that person is not yet our client. So after consultation, and I determine as a lawyer to say, now this matter is one that can be taken to another level. That is when now I'll advise whether to make legal aid contribution or not.
And how much is the contribution fee?
Thank you very much. That is where we are going now. Legal aid contribution is not standardized.
Okay.
Yes. Let me start with criminal matters. I hope people will be able to understand what a criminal matter is. Okay, let me just put it simply. A criminal matter is where one has got an issue against the state. He commits an offense and is reported to the police. From police goes to court, prison. Those are criminal matters. So if one has a criminal matter, we have got one test. Okay? We have got one test that we use to assess whether this person is able to contribute, to make a contribution, and of how much.
Okay.
Yes.
So, like you're saying, it's not standard. It varies from one client to the other.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, what we look at in determining how much one is supposed to pay or contribute, rather, is what we call the means test. We have a means test. Does this person have sufficient means to raise this much contribution in terms of contribution? Yeah. Others who may manage to raise 1,000 kwacha, they contribute 1,000 kwacha.
Okay.
Others who can't raise 1,000 kwacha, they may contribute 500 kwacha. So it depends on what I decipher after having an interaction with a client.
Okay.
Usually I'll not ask you to say, Mr. Nkoma, how much are you going to pay us? Through the interaction I'm going to have with you, I'll be able to know to say, Mr. Nkoma is able to raise this much.
Are there instances where someone is giving you misinformation so that you don't get as much as needed from them in terms of contributions, where probably there are those that in their capacity they can afford 1,000, but in your presence they want to make a situation look like they cannot afford that? Is there a way you still sniff through and make sure that they pay the right amount as a contribution?
Thank you very much. We always have, I would say I always have a way of getting information.
Okay.
Like I said, through an interaction, you have come for consultation. It will be an interaction. You tell me your story, I'll ask you a number of questions. Sometimes you may not even realize that through those questions, I'm determining how much you are able to pay.
Okay.
whether you have got means or sufficient means or insufficient means.
All right. What other requirements should one meet when they are looking for legal information from you? You've spoken about the consultation fee and also the contribution fee as some of the needed prerequisites for one to have access to this legal information. Are they the only ones, or there's something else involved in this aspect?
All right, thank you very much. For a person to be legally aided, I only mentioned of one test, the means test. However, before I go to the other test, let me just say one more thing on the means test.
Okay.
We have instances where someone comes and says, I have nothing. Literally nothing. I've got nowhere, no one even to help me, but I really need help. You genuinely see that this person needs help. In such situations, we exercise our discretion to waive the legal aid contribution.
Wow.
By waiving, you just tell this person, okay, fine, by law you are supposed to make a contribution. But the fact that you don't have will still take up your issue or your case. But then, just put it in writing that you are unable.
Okay.
So once that person puts it in writing that they are unable to raise a contribution fee, we'll represent them for free.
All right.
Yes. So the second test, you talked of with the requirement. For criminal matters, we only have one test, which is a means test. But when it comes to civil matters, sorry, I was challenged by Mr. Ricardo. He used Nyanja.
Can you manage that as well?
I'll try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe before he comes to civil matters.
Yes.
Criminal matters, as he has put it, that it is a client against the state. So maybe in our language, maybe much dule we can put it so easy. Izi ni milandu za kutati. Wachita mlandu, then wakuimba mlandu, it is you na boma. Uja muntu wamena wapangilako mlandu is no longer in the equation. So
yasanduka manje munga unalakwira
boma. So ni milandu za bwanji zamene muntu wankala, zamene zinkala qualified to be criminal. Milandu like my rape case, maybe my defilement, muntu anaba, marobbery, and the likes. Murder.
Yeah.
Those are criminal cases. Ukapaya muntu, stizayangana uja muntu wamena unapaya ula ITZ, the government against you wamena unapaya.
Okay.
Yes. So, ayondima criminal matters. Then batoka kukamba, mwamene muntu anga achitiri access legal services.
Benzi wakamba futi pali contribution fee. Mtengo wamene afuniko lipila as a contribution. Uja wamene abwelo funa nkhani yakuti aziwe mwamene angathandizidwire pa mulandu wake. Benzi wakamba kuti iyemve siri na mtengo wakuti uli fixed kuti uzalipira 50 kwacha munga ya consultation. Kapena munga tuunikirepo motani pa nkhani.
Okay, thank you so much. So, akunika kuliko, it's not that ulipira 50 kwacha so that bakupase information about legal aid. No. But when you pay that 50 kwacha, the consultation yako timanje, you present your case to the legal counsel.
Okay.
So information chabe kufunza kuti where is legal aid, what did you do, we can give. Olo munjira mwani mika olo nipasande olo nikutura, I'll give you. It's free. The 50 kwacha will be when you come. Now, after I've given you the information we have found here, this is the information that you need to know. Then now, wakambakuta but in manja pamfuna nonene na lawyer so that man pass manja legal advice. How do I go about this case? That's when now we'll tell you to say, bring a 50 kwacha so that you have access to the lawyer. So the 50 kwacha is you to see the lawyer. Not just information about legal aid, no. That one will give you free. Then your contribution, ndiye amene manja is determined by the council. So kungankale mlandu umozi na umozi, bantu azalipira mosiyana. Is only the council will determine uyu angakwanise mwakoti uyu sangakwanise.
Swazambo gani zamanje kuti muyanganira pamenso.
Yeah. Kulibe kuyangana pamenso. That's why these people are trained to determine how much you can manage. He has said there's a means test. Usebenza kuti uchita chani, how do you like put food on your table? What do you do? Are you a marketeer? Do you a teacher? Do you ndani? All those are put into account. Okay. Considered, then the council will come up with an amount, of course, which is an aid. Ili mwatandizo. It's not mungati mwenda kuli maybe a private lawyer or na. Ili munjira ameni yakuti is an aid. Ni tandizo chabe.
Alright. Pali nchito zitatu zamene mugwira as a legal aid board. Wanzwa kamba pali nkani ya legal information, legal representation na legal education. Tetu neko pankani ya legal representation itanthauza chani. Elo ni vichani vamene vimachitika pali inkani.
Okay, so before maybe wakansi wakabeno bwe, just by the word itself, representation, it means kukuyimirira. So when you talk of legal representation, here we are saying you have a case, you are maybe in court, the lawyer stands in for you, then the lawyer is representing you.
Okay.
Yes. So basically it's the lawyer to represent you.
Manje nkani na emve sifu nako kanga chepe.
Nkani zonse apamwe bakambira kuti the services that we offer is legal information, legal representation, legal advice.
Yes.
Yeah. And also maybe we can even add the drafting of legal documents. Nizambili zamene nchito zamene zimachitika. But these maybe yangakalenga like my basics or yamene machitika mo pafupi.
Okay.
Yeah. So is onse they have a contribution, and that contribution is determined by the council.
Okay.
Yes.
Then yonse yana consultation yake mtengo o imozi amene 50 kwacha ingagwire hapa cha pose ya
fix. So your 50 kwacha ni yakuti iwe muntu client wa bwera walipira 50 kwacha, you see the lawyer on that particular case. Okay. So ngati mukesi yako iyo izafuna legal advice, mukesi imozi na imozi iyo, there's need that there are some legal documents to be drafted. Mukesi yamene yo mufunika kuti bakakuyimirire ku court.
Okay.
Yamene yo contribution yamene bazachita assess ba lawyer, it will cater for everything, provided is one case. Izo zonse nchito zizangenamo legal representation, advice, drafting of document, information and everything, provided ili mukesi imozi, munkani imozi. Kaya ni yamunda munakangana na banepa, ngati vonse vitakamba vifunika munkani imozi, vonse vizaendamu. We will not charge to say, since hapa, munakangana mukumunda, we need to draft a certain document, lipira makoti for this document, no.
Okay.
Once you are given that contribution fee, mwagwirizana, everything will be done.
Balikando, kuma nkala futi ija problem ya mene bantu mpizana nayo maningi ma offices uzapeza kuti ukaona ni chabe na lawyer kuli muzere wakuti kumani na ndani ukamsane na ndani ujakapena ndiye anasungako pepa yako yakuti lango kuzungulusa jamene mama kambati bureaucracy ma offices imachitika maningi. Tizibiseni pali structure yaba legal aid board ili bwanje kuti mpaka ufike pa level ya kuti wakumana na lawyer chapepu kako na kumtima kuti I think inkani izaenda kwa bwino.
Thank you so much. So like ku legal aid, when you come, there are only maybe, should I say, maybe 2 steps before you see the lawyer.
Only 2?
2. Only the 2 steps. The third one, you are with the lawyer.
Wow.
And I must steps here so. Ukafika, you are at the reception first. You are received by our receptionist. There, they will just correct your details in the Mevandang so that we have a record to say ni wangati watichezera muwiki ya so kapena mumwezi waso. Okay? When those details have been recorded, the next there, you'll be told to say, okay, to see the lawyer is 50 kwacha. Consultation ametakamba. Then, mwamena mjamu reception, you fill a consultation form. that is for 50 kwacha. From there, you enter my office, the accounts, and pay that 50 kwacha. I'll give you a government receipt.
Oh.
Muntu wina ngwa sakalipire ni pafoni osa kulibe receipt, muntu wina ngwa sakalipire kapenya mpa market apita chabe munjira ati ndino wali go ahead and pass it. We give you a receipt ya bomba.
Okay.
So wachoka mu reception wasaina kaja consultation form. From there you come to my office, you pay. Ukatoka munja uzabwerera chabe mu reception so that the receptionist can usher you kuli wa lawyer. Because ndiye bamene wamaona kuti muli bangati bachoka mu ndani bachoka mu bangati. So mu office is second yali chabe ya 3. Whether mwende kulusaka mzafika chepa reception from reception mwenda kulipira ukachoka kulipira
unifungo kumana na lawyer
kwa sira.
All right. Koma futi balikando kulija perception ye bambiri baganiza kuti ngati lawyer ni odula nishina kuwina milandu ama wina maningi ukoti. So apatika mvera yoneka munga nkani yatu mitengo iliko bwino maningi kuligo edi. Is there a possibility ya kwe wati waligo edi wakuimirira wakusankira lawyer bwino unga wine mlandu o ma statistics ya libwanji kulingana na pamene bichitika kuja kaili bantu bambiri ngati usakira lawyer timankala nakaja kama mind ko kambati ni wine uyu mlandu possibility ya kuti wasemenzesa lawyer wamene wakusakiria ni wa legal aid board kuti uwine uja mlandu chokemo bwino mulija nkani ili part.
Okay. Zikomo kwambiri mkonzi. That's a very good question. We can use our very own office pamena palondaza hapa. It's just a new office. About this is the 7th month now. But so far we've had the cases whereby people have walked to freedom. A lot of them. A lot ngati bambiri bambesera pa mwamwai wina ngatume no chita testify to say zikomo bali go ahead you represented me with those small fees. There are a lot of people whose cases have gone to their direction and vanawina mlandu mwamene bantu makambira kuti kuwina vanawina zona milandu vanachoka nochoka benze kuma remind vinangu bantu benze na mankongole they've been paid. We have a lot of them. We have cases that we have closed. Bantu vanavalipira benze na mankongole benze mundende vanachoka. So to answer that question, yes, valoya vakuligo edi vawina milandu and vawina.
All right. Maybe I would want now the council to just come through and just share with us this important information that you've shared. He has given reference to quite a number of cases that have gone in favor of some of these clients that have come through the Legal Aid Board. Maybe just share with us how much confidence should people have in this representation that is being provided by the Legal Aid Board.
Thank you very much. How much confidence?
Yeah.
What I can say is that legal aid lawyers are as qualified as lawyers in the private sector. We go to the same school, the same ZIA. We only have, by the way, one ZIA in Zambia. Okay? So anyone that has passed through ZIA and has cleared the ZIA exam is as good as any other person that has been there. So in terms of confidence, people should just have that confidence in the person that is representing them, whether private or from Legal Aid Board. Yeah.
All right. Maybe getting back to Mr. Likando, you have mentioned in several statements that you've made so far that you are present here in Lundazi. Just share with us, vantu wangamupeze ni bwanji kuno kulundazi, mulipati, elo muzankara nthawi ya itali bwanji munomuna. Zikumankara sometimes taona kuta bantu na ma services ya bwino mabwera bankalako kanthawi kang'ona tia ija office wanavala apa manje mungawapeze chabe kuchipata tiunikireni ni kuti komwe mpezeka ndiye futi mukakhale ndi chilimbikiso chota ni kuti ntchito zimene ziruperekedwa pa office ya muno mboma rounders sizasiyidwa chaposechedwa hapa.
Okay, zikomo kwambiri. Location, I think we're just opposite Kanere. Right opposite Kanere. Whichever direction you are coming from. If Kanere is to your right, then face left. If you are coming to another direction, Kanere is to your left, face right. That's where Ligo Aid is. We are occupying my offices here. Many a good fellow. Yeah. My offices are there's a restaurant, Super Choice Restaurant, along Alibu Road, Alibu Street, which is connecting the town and Chimuchuru. So I mean a road, you pita pakati pama Alibu shops, Alibu sheds, just as you are starting my sheds page. That's where people can find us.
Kuliko mwina polembedwa kaya mulindidu nomeko yotani padera pa nkaniyo komanso ngati kuliwina aluganiza kuti zoti angobwera ku office kwanu zingakhale ngati zavuta mwina angakutumireni phone ndi kufunsisisa ndi kuona momwe mungakumanira.
Yeah, zikomo kwambiri. So currently tikabe kulemba po vile vonse. Yeah, but we are in the process. You remember my billboards and the likes. Then bantu kuti batipeze mu msanga. Chalo apamanje ni chamalami. You can just give us a call. We have our office line, which is 0778 114 600. 0778 114 600.
Okay.
Upon Shmatipeza kuno kulondazi. That is for Londa's office.
Kulibeta nzakamba na wakulusaka bazanchi tarifa chani.
Iyo direct. Kuno we are only 3 so far. Tuliko chabe batatu. So ikafika yoko ngati simunakambi na ine, ngati simunakambi na mabosi bali hapa, nishimakamba na wapa reception. Amene swana sitinabwere na hapa.
All right. 0776371293 or 0969928858. We are discussing the Legal Aid Board that has representation here in Lundazi, approximately 7 months of their services. Ngati mulina funso yolingana na zamene talankulapo lero pankani yaba Legal Aid Board omwe amapereka thandizo ya kukuyimirira nkoni ku milandu kani ku koti kuja azakupasani lawyer ndipo anena kuti ngati mufuna ochita consult kulika ndalama ko lipiridwa nika 50 kwacha chabe. Vanenanso kuti tizindikira kuti kusakira lawyer one private sector nikodula ako maningi, but Legal Aid ithandiza ntchito zimenezi pakamtengo kakang'ono kweni komanso vena amasulidwa kamba ka thandizo limeneli. 0776371293 kapena 0969928858. Tinidi Bambo Peter Tembo yemwe ndi counsel kuja ku Legal Aid Board komanso tilindi records manager omwe tinganenenso kuti ali ku accounts omwe aona za chuma Bambo Fabian Likando. Ndiye ngati mulindi funso kayande manga mungate kutimbira lamya pa 0776371293 0776371293 kapena 0969928858. Ayo ndiye manambala yomwe mungate kutimbirapo lamya. Mwina monjeza chabe zomwe ananena Bambo Likando, Council Tembo. We know many a times, like I did mention, the issue to do with bureaucracy. Sometimes it also happens with these phone calls. You make a call today expecting to be responded promptly. It is a different story. Maybe before you address that aspect, let's pick a call here. Hello? Mwatandarauli. Bajano utuminangwa. Okay. Ni fumbo panjinde manga bwana.
ko kesi kinakio ya maokokuru ndio kutarifa kale mtu walikoiki kakura nyumba kwa mwasi akale kafika pokuma pa utoko patike kuti na muziendera zisende makora cha chifukwa cha kuti after apulisana yula mungu afuna kumutasamwea ngoni after kula ukalido wasuzwa no kuzaso mambo kutakeni kuti nyumba ya kwani muni peso nchima payment ya chitika.
Okay.
Mbona chitika ya kuti yula ndrama wateleka kukoti kuti ndrama zao awa watolele kukoti mbeno manga sofuwara kumara kuti vatezishi vamuizire nyumba yao ila zena kutakeni kuti zindu nazo zinangika vatezishi vaikizepo ndrama vamupeso ndrama kukoti kwa kuti vavake ndrama 7,000 wala but nino nyumba ikagulika pa 4,000.
Ati nyumba ikagulika pa 4,000. Okay.
Hapa wakuta kumalidoka ambao kalio wasuza.
Okay.
Nowerera nyumba ni peni. Wewe ukoti wa mutino ya mudaya ine nyumba. Kubalifanya magrasi na vijaro. Nyumba grasi na vijaro ni 7,000. Wewe ukoti zenu vazondeza vizira zonu ya utivara kuwa lipe 7,000 kuyura muviura.
Okay.
So nyumba kwa 4,000 deni mawindo na jengo zikatike amtoa wakura nyumba deni ndrama zilawana kuya mutila ukokuti mawesiane katika koti zema wana kukusema wakura nyumba ukana wa koti kula
Ni koti uli uko mkaya?
Uko mwase deni hapa mailo wakashita kuna kubonga muno.
Okay. Kuno kuboma nako kuloko koti? Okay. Okay. Alright. Taona tu. Hapo usangika kuti mzaka wapalina makola nkani. Okay. Mama nyapa palikanele FM?
Mama nyapa kwa adibu.
Sono pambere mundanjire pala pageti pa. Chaku tentile zgele kuti mungamufumira kwa chimturu. Kukanele FM ponjirira nkumazere. Mbonu mubeke waka chakumalgero palika restaurant pala pamalo gulisira sima Super Choice mbwe chakumalgero kwake hapa palika ntho ponjirira hapo chifuka chakumalgero chomene kuli ka boutique so pempala pakati wakakujumpa ma offices ya pantazindazi ba sure ko alright 0776371293 0969928858 usange muli na fumbo panji ndemanga na mweso munga sazigira poso tuone paliso wanyake pano Kanere FM halo Matandara uli wezgani kuvuli mkuwaile sini kuchimpulike ni makoni wezgani pulikika utumda wezgani mbanjano utumina foninu yo ichiteni kama ikakumlomo timplikeni balavmo ni fumbo uli panje ni ndevanga uli omuli nawe misekana
ine ni funso jato
funsani bosi wangu
wakambati consultation fee ni 50 kwacha then ya kutumandi utende kumirandu dwana kambe price
bashita determine kulingana na ndalama za mene imwe mmakwanisa kupeza
so sometimes an example kansonga tufuna uli na ka business za kuuza cha ka business in 200 then ngatufuna sekule shop betu ngati 1,300 so pesa ya kishanga kambe ko pangono according to my prices
alright time again 0776371293.0969928858 wafuna pa nkani ya contribution fee ngati simunakambeko na pang'ono mwachita monga mwailewa mapereka na example ata kukaso ngati msegula paso mzaziwa na zero tikamtengo nikaso vili bwanji ngakhale chabeni nkhani ya attraction yakuti uendereko kansinshi kuja zizachoka zambiri
mtengo wakwe.
Okay, tione kwa vena mwa tandarauli makona majano tumira pepani 0776371293 pa 0969928858 monga izgaso kutuma namwe utenga panji la miambwenu tidumbizgani makwenerera misangano pa program ya nchezo tikudumbizgana na Legal Aid Boards bamanyi malango panji kuti wa council Peter Tembo tina umuno mstudio kweneso tina dada Fabian Likando veneao bakurabiska pa kwa account school kweneso mba records manager 0776371293.0969928858 usange mulina fumbo chikonekanga kuti Airtel nayo network ya liangunya so para yasuba chomene mukaseskako na MTN mwanteo kapena first tiyankiretu izi nkhani zamene zabwera tizambira pati
maybe a contribution because you inangenza mchitumbuka ya nyumba ya 400 then madoni ya 7,000 and the likes maybe
maningi ya mtengo yo pafunsa kuti wakabwere chabe mailo kufe so that bashite explain further kwa mene baenda bakauza timu ende ku Legal Aid Board but siwenzo ziwa kwene mupezeka so ndiye manje kusakira so probably iyo bazashita explain better but tintone pankani ya contributions wenangu wakambati mfunika mukambeko kamtengo so that waziyo kuta I think nienda kuja ningakonzekele kukanika nika 1 pini kanika zingati
okay so I think kutoka pametamba we have alluded to the fact that this is determined by the lawyer kugwirisa nchito zintu zambiri
okay
so that's why sina kambepo kuti ni 500 1 pin bin 100 kwacha because ali once client wamena bwena the lawyer will determine valoya bazaunguza pambwe pakuti baunguza baona kuti uyu muntu angakwanise zingati ndi pamene bazagwirizana naye.
All right. Council Tembo, maybe your addition to that as well.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, like I think we mentioned this issue from the word go. The issue of contribution is done on assessment. Having assessed a client or a prospective client to say ushe angalipire zingati angatipaseko zingati, then that is when we now reach at a certain conclusion of contribution fee. I indicated earlier to say others may not manage to raise 1,000 kwacha. They've paid a 500 kwacha. Others have paid a 300 kwacha. Even 100 kwacha.
Oh, wow.
We take up their case. Others, without paying anything, we take up their case. So, in terms of contribution, it varies. Others can pay as much as 10,000 kwacha. Even more than that. Yeah. So, really, we cannot put a figure to say this is how much people should bring as contribution. No.
All right.
It's very difficult to do that.
Okay.
And one more thing before maybe we go to another issue. You earlier asked about the requirements.
Yes.
You want to be legally aided.
Yeah.
So other than the means test, which involves contribution, there is also what we call the merit test.
Okay. There
is a notion amongst the members of the public that when you go to a lawyer, everything will be solved. No, it's not. That's not the case.
Okay.
All right. It's not a case because there are certain instances when someone comes with an issue which cannot be sorted out by legal means. By that, let me clarify. One of the examples is where you have a contract with me, okay? Then I happen to breach the contract, or you breach that contract.
Yeah.
There is a specific period of time in which I'm supposed to take you to court or to enforce the contract. After that period has lapsed, I've not done anything. I cannot go to any court in Zambia. It's called statute bar. So when you go to court, or when I go to court, you just rise up and say, no, he slept on his right. This matter is statute bar. A lawyer cannot do anything.
Goodness. How long is that period we're talking about?
Again, that one varies with the cause of action.
Okay.
Contract matters in Zambia, it's about 3 years. After 3 years, there's nothing one can do. Land matters, I think our Zambian law has not amended the UK law. I think that one still goes up to about 11, 12 years.
Okay.
But most of the matters is between 3 years and 6 years.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Then there are again certain matters. We are still on the merit test. You look at an issue, say, this is not an issue that can go to court. There is no substance in this issue that requires counsel to go to court. There, as a lawyer, I will say, no, I cannot go to court over such a matter. Even if you came with 10,000 or 50,000 to say, please represent, I will say, no, I cannot, because that merit test has failed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What contributes to the merit test failing for you to determine that this case cannot go to court? Maybe let's look at those details.
Wow. There are a number of issues that that would make a case to fail the merit test. Okay. One of them, for instance, is where you are selling a bicycle or this phone. You're selling a phone. You even enter into an agreement to say, I'm selling this phone at a verbal agreement for that matter. I'm selling this phone at 10,000 kwacha. Then, the moment I'm bringing a 3,000 kwacha, you sign to say, yes, I've today, the 24th day of July 2025, sold my phone to so at this much, nothing more. Tomorrow, you cannot come and say, I told you that this phone is going for 10,000, when the documents themselves are telling you something different. So at that point, a lawyer will look at what is this document say? If a document is saying something else and you are telling me something else, it will be like an afterthought.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely that matter can go to court.
All right.
Yes.
Maybe as we come at the conclusion of this program, I know specifically that there are quite a lot of issues that we can look at, but today's segment was necessarily to create awareness on your presence in Lundazi. Probably let's pick this one. Shouldn't leave someone out of the program. Hello? Matandarauli.
Makora matenderaoli.
Makora mbajano tumina?
Farao Kamanga kutumira mwachikuru.
Kamanga ni fumbo panyidemanga.
Ina kubarikebe kumanga.
Fumba ndata.
Ine nanjira nchito basi kitira nanjira mnyane yura basira mnyane yura kutwani pile maripiro ya shukura. Mnyezi ibili basi mwe shukira mnyezi ibili mura. Basi ine kandi ngaba namazaga mutino kumanena bariko ikandizire se. Mufuko yane.
Okay. All right. Now I'm got your name. Maybe as you do the conclusion, just to speak to his concern as what he's saying, having gotten a job from a friend, and then they have agreed some certain incentives or how he should be paid, but along the way, just 2 months, that agreement has not been followed. Does he have the mandate or an opportunity to come through to the legal aid and ask for help in terms of recovering these funds that he's worked for that period? It seems we're still receiving calls. Let's attend to this one as well. Hello?
Hello?
Banjano tumina. Kuna makola phone ndala. Makola banjano tumirango. Kwa dunda. Ni fumbo panyinde manga tukudumizana na legal aid board.
Ifumbo.
Afumbanda.
Banga ti mundu wa kushanga nyumba. Mwache do gisero. Kama mbona nyumba ina. Sasa hiyo na kuzi nyumba. Wana mpa madeda. Ndai mkanu kwa 1 month kwa nyumba yake. Ndio mmoja. Ya imeona ki ya kebo mkubwa. Ndio mwisho ndio na kwa kuna kama ndio ni kukopi ki
Okay. Wandalipira endalama yose yogulira nyumba.
Nyumba tale nalipira yose nalipira.
Aha.
Nakusuza.
Venecho wala wako wakamgulisa ni nyumba.
Mwenecho ukamukale mu nyumba.
Aha.
Wewe mwenecho yabiwa na mkula ni nyumba yake. Wafume hiyo kutama la hiyo kukera kuno kwa hiyo mwenecho na bora.
Otondeka fuma mu nyumba kwenu waligulisa kana.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Taonga tata. Kana ne femana.
Hello, DJ.
Matandala uli majano tumirango.
Makola matandala.
Ndio.
Bajasete.
Taonga chomene ni fumbo panyinde manga dada kwa.
Ni fumbo.
Afumbanti puli.
Dada na tauzi wote wawili wa mkati wa studio.
He's greeting you.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Mluli.
Tuzi makora muliuli namu.
Makola. Kumbani ndi doko. Kumanchikuru makaza mwana panyani. Muntu wamkola wa dekya. Wamsanga woke position na tiai position kasi. Iyo wanalije kuma muntu wasanyika naye bunu wanafu. Iyo wasanyika kwa kana iye ura muntu ura. Kasi ura kwa mulandu olombua.
Muyoya kuti terezgere imwe na ine vatisanga mbwenu vakola ine kuti nina vyamba sindio? Namwe tangu wakapamoza.
Yes.
So mukufumba kuti kana imwe nishiwanga mpani mlandu kuti namwe munachamba. Ndio fumbo mfumba zide. Okay, all right. All right. I think let's end on that note. Let's attend to these issues and then we can conclude. The last question is just an example of maybe the two of us, we are together, but not necessarily determining that we are also in possession of cannabis to that extent or marijuana. I am in possession of that, but just because the two of us are together, is there a way that you can also be charged, if at all there is? What case would that be?
All right. It is possible that both can be charged for the offense of possession.
Okay.
However, I should mention that for a criminal offense to be what it is, or for someone to say to have been said to have committed a crime, there are two things that have to be present: the act and the guilty mind.
Okay.
So if the two of us have, let's say we are moving together and one of us has marijuana in the pocket, the question that has to be answered is, does the other person know that they have marijuana?
Ah, great. Okay.
The mere fact that you have marijuana in your midst does not necessarily mean that all of you have committed a crime.
Ah, okay.
But do you know that there is a prohibited substance amongst you?
So if there is knowledge, then you're a part of that.
Exactly.
You may also be co-accused or charged.
Yes, you're an
okay.
accomplice. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then there was also another one. He asked about him buying a house from someone who is actually still occupying that very house, and then asks for time. Says, give me maybe a month or so that I'm done with whatever is here. I leave and find some other accommodation elsewhere. After that time elapses, the person doesn't want or is not interested to leave that house. So this man is saying, what should I do? Should I come through to Legal Aid Board and ask for help, or is there a way he can run through this issue, and if it means evicting the former owner, evicting that person?
Okay. Yeah, I think the best is coming through to our office, because there are a number of dynamics in these issues.
All right.
Yeah, especially civil matters, because we don't know if there was a written contract of sale or they just exchanged money. And this is one other thing that people in Lundazi should learn.
Not just exchanging money.
Yeah, there has been a tendency of buying property based on trust. I'm buying a house. We don't write anywhere. I just give you money and say, I'm buying this house. You don't buy a house like that.
Okay.
You don't buy a house like that. However, in as much as there could have been an oral agreement, there are other things that can be put into consideration. So if he came to the office, we can hear his story in full, then see where we can come in.
All right.
Yes.
Your concluding remarks, sir?
In conclusion, as Legal Aid Board, we are here in Lundazi to offer our services to the public. Those that are unable to raise or rather to hire private counsel, Legal Aid Board is here for you. I have also realized that in Lundazi, there is no law firm. There is no institution or organization for lawyers. And it so happens that Legal Aid is the only law firm in Lundazi. So people are very much welcome to our office. Whenever you have a problem, please come through.
All right. Bambo Likando, mau otera, mwina kuli mafunso yena umwe anaku pasanko ni chidu choti mwina mungalangulepo mungachitazimenezi.
Okay, I think mafunzo yambiri ya yankidwa, but maybe chamele ngafuna kamba ko permanent citizen. Kuliko something that yameta ona ati iliko ichitika maningi kuno kulondazi. I think maybe ni chifukwa cha time ya GCE. There is a lot of mismatch ya my details yali pa NRC and the academic documents that someone has.
Okay.
You find that maybe pa NRC Fabian is spelled as FE, then pa grade 12 ni FA. So ujamuntu kuti maybe alemberepo or wants to go to college bazamkanira. So in our preamble, the council mentioned that we do offer these services, providing like drafting of legal documents. So such a person akaenda kuti atenge marriage kuja bazamkanira, akaenda court bazamuza atendani ku Legal Aid. So abantu akabwera kuja bazapangira ma document ayo, then baenda court bayasaina abwerera and ashita correct that mismatch iri pareji na ma results yake. So if you are there with this mismatch, pali ma document yako school na NRC or any other document, bwerani ku legal aid so that bakutandizeni muchite correctayo. As you are going to school musakabwerere futi.
Alright.
Bajama probate bafuna nkala ma administrators. Kwankalako maliro, then as a family they sit down and choose Rikando to be the administrator. Whenever you go to court, they will tell you to go legal aid. You come to legal aid, will run you through the process, and then itakuza poyambira, moyamba, moenda matenga. Nowadays you see high court.
Okay.
Last will be at Kulonga traditional ceremony, which is coming pa 9 up. We'll be there for I think 2 days. Sankalako pa 8 na pa 9. We'll have a stand there legal aid there. So babino wazabura kumwambo bonse, if you want to know anything about legal aid, please visit our stand. We will be there kumwambo nwa tumbo kai. Yeah. Kulonga traditional ceremony. So mina tukabe ku cities ratu number la mina tingabwezepo so that people get to know.
Sure.
Number ni usavuta 0778 114 600. 0778 114 600. Nishimati pesa.
All right. That's all we could accommodate on the show today. NCHEZGO. I've been your host, Stephen Nkoma, and we were speaking with Legal Aid Counsel Peter Tembo, as well as Records Manager Fabian Rikando. We have discussed quite a lot, and hopefully you've gotten one or two things from there. Well appreciated for participating on the program. Till next time, God bless you. Bye-bye. The views and opinions expressed on this program by our guests are solely theirs and do not necessarily reflect the official position of Kanele FM Radio Limited or its owners.
NCHEZGO, Kanele 97.7 FM. NCHEZGO, Kanele 97.7 FM.